talk to her. Chao-san. It's been a long time since I first came to school. My outlook on many things has changed. But I'm not sure these changes are for the best. So, do you have any plans after school? What's out? If it's alright with you, I would like to walk home with you. Walk home with her. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, but there is one place I would like to visit before returning to the dorm. Shall we go? I come here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to this place called shrines. But lately, that has changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. Now I can understand his reason for doing that. What drives people isn't necessarily fact, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feeling of wanting to be with him made him stay. It's the same for me. I have grasped the fact that I can't protect you, yet here I remain. Subconsciously, I was following my feelings rather than the affable data. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but to tell the truth, it seemed that the reason behind my behavior changing while I am with you, Cho-san. You seem faint affection from Aigis. A mysterious voice ring in your head. You shall have our blessing when you choose great persona of the Aeon Arcana. You have established a new social link. It seems this is a new Arcana, the Aeon social link. Oh, I have a correction to make. I'll talk about what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. I'm sorry. Aigis looked somewhat lonely. He decided to go back to the dorm. I like this town. Can't see entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see your dorm from here? The ocean water at Yakushima, where I had been sleeping, were clearer than this. But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, things such as liking or disliking the scenery never enter my mind. What about you, Cho-san? Do you like this town? I like it. 15. Not really. 0. I don't care. 0. But remember, whatever you answer, you will always level up Aigis. So it doesn't matter. I like it. I'm glad to hear that. Feeling the same way as we view the same scenery. It feels nice. Aigis is laughing happily. Many feelings toward various things I had not recognized before are making themselves clear now. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, I want you to hold onto this feeling. You sense pain and affection from Aigis. A mistress voice ring in your head. You are I and I am you. You shall have our blessing when you choose to create persona of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached level 2. Your power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has grown. Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so I imagine that you are quite cold. It would be awful if you cough or chill. You decide to go back to the dorm. They're surrounded by stray dogs. The dog seems angry. You're the one that I often see at the shrine. Bark! Bark! Huh? Koromaru-san? We did that? Oof, woof, woof. Wait, we aren't mistreating Koromaru-san. It's true that he's helping us in our battle. However... Yep. No! Oh, right. Those dogs are Koromaru-san's old friend. They doubt our intention regarding Koromaru-san, since he has been more frequently injured lately. How can we make them understand? Just try explaining, Zero. I don't think we can, Zero. I don't think we can. This is all a misunderstanding, everyone. Grr. They don't seem to want to listen. Please, don't be angry. Calm down. Aigis seems to have been bitten by a dog. Oh, I'm so sorry. My hand is hard. I see. No wonder they doubt me. They are confused, since my body is not natural. I hope that dog isn't hurt. I have been thinking lately. Although my heart may become more human, my body will forever be mechanical. Of course, that's how I was designed. But I'm not strong enough to be a weapon, and I'm too rigid to pass as a human. I'm neither fish nor fowl, not completely machine nor human. That's true, Zero. That's not true, 5. But that doesn't matter anyway. That's not true. But... oh, I'm sorry, Chao-san. Thank you very much. You're right. Even if I can't quite explain it, I have to be true to myself. Aigis has a painful smile on her face. I'm sorry for saying such things. If I hadn't been created, I would never have met everyone, and that includes you. If I can stay by your side, then nothing should faze me. You sense fan affection from Aigis. A mysterious voice rang in your head. You are I, and I am you. You shall have our blessing when you choose to create a persona of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached level 3. The power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has grown. I should make sure that the dogs understand our situation. It would be bad if you were placed in danger again. I'll see you later. Excuse me. You part with Aigis and went back to the dorm. Excuse me, could I trouble you for a moment? Have you seen a kitty cat around here? Such a precious little white spotted cat named Muley. She slipped away when I wasn't looking. I was so worried about where she could have gone. She's almost as old as I am, so I doubt she could have gotten very far. A white spotted cat. Did you see one, Chow? Son? I think I did. 0? No, I haven't. 0. No, I haven't. I see. I'm in a tizzy. I hope my little muley is eating alright. Thank you for your help. I tried looking elsewhere. A white spotted cat named Muley. If you don't mind, Chow, son, could we have her look? It seems the old lady will suffer greatly if they remain separate for much longer. Alright, 15, but I don't wanna. 0. Alright. Yes. What the phrase usually used in a situation like this? What goes around comes around to hit you in the back of the head. Well, it's not that. That's it. Aigis seemed happy. She could be so hungry by now that her stomach and spine are only a minute away. Or is that an instant away? Anyway, we should hurry. Yeah, they look all around the place. And always on the shrine. All the dogs and cats are. There's no trace of her. I can sense hostile reactions such as shadow, but this, I'm useless, aren't I? I'm sorry. I was the one who began this search. It's not working out after all. How could a machine like myself have feelings like a normal person? It's getting dark. We should return to the dome for today. Thank you very much, Shao-san. It makes me happy that you took the time to indulge me in this. Aigis is smiling. A mysterious voice rang in your head. You are I, and I am you. We shall have our blessing when we choose to create a persona of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached level 4. Your power to create persona of Aeon Arcana has grown. I'll be going back alone today. I need some time to think. I'm sorry, and after you invite me out too, we decide to go back to the dome separately. That's the cat. Was that a cat voice? Could it be? Oh, this cat. Are you Muley-san? Well, so you are Muley-san. I'm so glad. Chao-san, let's go tell the old lady about this. Oh, there. You seem a little skinnier than you used to be. This little one is all I have left to keep me company. I was so lonely when Muley was missing. I don't know how I can thank the both of you. Lonely? It's being by oneself. Lonely? Oh, yes dear. When you get to be my age, you find that all the wealth in the world won't take care of you. Living alone is a dreadful thing. Some of my neighborhood have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me. Miss. Well, Millie, do you miss your basket and blankie? Want to go home now? Thank you so much, you two. The old lady laughed. It seems that living is something that can't be done alone. You may be right, 15, that's not true. 15, I don't know. You may be right. Yes, it's important to keep someone in your thought and to know that you are in theirs. To be able to contact them anytime and to touch them. Aigis has a mixed expression for some reason. But I do understand one thing. I feel happy when I'm together with you, Cho-san. Aigis smiles shyly. A Mrs. voice rings in your head. You're I and I am you. You shall have our blessing when you choose to create the persona of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached level 5. Your power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has grown. However, I am still curious. If to live means to be able to connect with other people, how close to that goal can I come with a body like mine? Just kidding. I have been exceedingly timid lately. Is there something wrong with me? I wonder. We should start heading back. You decide to go back to the dorm. That old lady, she is Millie's son's owner. Yo, Granny, I got the date tomorrow. But, I don't have any money or anything, you know? Oh my, is that so? You poor dear. You're such a good boy, Kiyoshi. This advance on your allowance will just be between you and me. Come on, quit it. I told you not to call me Kiyoshi. But it's such a beautiful name. Your grandma picked it out, you know. It was the name of a fine doctor from your grandma's home village. Yeah, I know. That's only the 80 millionth time you told me. Come on, hook me up already. Oh yes. This isn't much. Try not to spend it all at once. Yeah. See you. Be careful, dear, and visit again soon. It's Kiyoshi's son. I wish to speak with him further. Kiyoshi's son, please wait. Jeez, don't freaking call me that. Aigis senpai? Do you know me? Well, duh, you're famous. I'm Kiyoshi Sakuma, a frost. Everyone call me Joe, so if you could just... I would like to ask you something, Kiyoshi-san. Is that alright? Sure. Kiyoshi-san, do you feel lonely when you are by yourself? Huh? What? Your grandmother said that she is lonely because she has nobody else. What is this? A lecture? No. I simply wish to know. Why don't you visit your grandmother more often? Her loneliness If you are her relative, you may have the power to alleviate it. Nah, I'm just her grandson. But I don't lecture when I hear it. Stay out of stuff that doesn't concern you, okay? Kiyoshi-san, have you ever considered what it means to live, to live? To live? Personally, I think the bonds between people are what most important. That is what your grandmother is slowly losing. To live? Are you kidding? No one seriously talks like that. What more do you need out of life than to have a blast? Having a blast. I mean, you're happy when you're having fun, right? So hell yeah, we're alive to be happy. To be happy? So what do you say, Aigis senpai? If you got the time, why don't we? Thank you, Kiyoshi-san. Let's go, Chao-san. Huh? What's up with that? So you were just trying to make a fool out of me, huh? Then screw you. I can't understand Kiyoshi-san's feelings. And worse yet, I have angered him. Did I do something wrong? You brought him off? 5. You call him Kiyoshi. 5. No, you didn't. 15. He saw me as a boyfriend. 15. He saw me as a boyfriend. Boyfriend. That is a term commonly used for one which someone's like, correct? Is something wrong with that? After all, you are a boy and my friend. Are you a boyfriend? Perhaps that was not quite properly praised. Aigis seemed embarrassed. Ever since I decided to live, I don't know. I've been using words like why and how more frequently. The more time I spend with you, the more things I discover that I cannot understand. But the reason why I am not alive, it remains a stumbling block. Is this frustration? But at the same time, I feel fortunate. Although I'm not human, I enjoy a few privileges others do not. After all, I am able to be near you, the one most precious to me. It's strange how two conflicting feelings can coexist. You can sense I just feeling for you. A Mrs. voice ring in your head. You're I, and I am you. You shall have a blessing when you choose to create persona of the Aeon Arcana. The IG social link has reached level 6. Your power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has grown. To be honest, my feelings toward Kiyoshi-san are unusually harsh. Kiyoshi-san has warm, soft hand he can use to feel those precious to him. And yet what is this ugly feelings? I wonder, is this jealousy? Let's stop this. It isn't right. Yes, I'll stop right here. So we go home then? You decide to go back to the dorm. Ah, you're Kiyoshi-san's grandmother, correct? Greetings. Oh, you're those nice student from before. Hello. You have great timing. I was just thinking about seeing you two again. If you want the truth, Muley has disappeared again. Again? Well, don't worry. At least this time we have an idea of where she may have gone. No, that's alright. I believe that this time Muley went in search of something. In search of something? Yes, for a place to die. When cats perceive that their life is nearly over, they leave on their own to wait for the end. Mulai even came to say goodbye to me before she left. And so, I don't think I'll need you to find her anymore. I just want to thank you for letting us see each other one last time before the end. Mulai-san, die? Well, toodaloo. You're not alone. I'm certain of it. Well, of course I'm not alone. As long as there are people left in the world, no one can truly be alone. I'm fine as long as there are people like you around. Miss, bless you, dear girl, for your kindness to an old lady. Toodle-doo. Kyoshi-san said that people live to be happy. Was Miura-san happy? I'm sure she was happy, Zero. Who can say Zero? I'm sure she was happy. Was Miura-san grateful to have been born? I'm sure she was, Zero. I don't know, Zero. I'm sure she was. For what purpose was Miura-san born? No one can say, Zero. I don't know, Zero. No one can say. Life, where does it originate? Where does it go? What reason does life have to exist? To live is to be connected to people, but life eventually ends. Parting seems to be a natural and inevitable aspect of life, an unavoidable end. Life is cruel. I wonder, will the day come when I must part with you forever, too? I do want to live, but that's not all. That is to say, I don't want to merely become close to human. I want to, with you. What is this feeling? What do I want to do? You can't sense Aigis' feeling for you. Boom. Misery's voice ring in your head. You're I, and I am you. You shall have our blessing when you choose to create a persona of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached level 7. Your power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has grown. I'm sorry for getting upset so suddenly. I'll be heading back. Decide to go back to the dorm. I don't need to repeat the The wind is calm today. I don't detect the usual sound of the sea. Aigis suddenly become quiet. I'm sorry about last time. Perhaps my heart is becoming more and more like that of a human. But as a result, I have realized something. The heart and body are inseparable. A human heart can only function normally within a human body. Have you ever come here alone with a female on any occasion before, Cho-san? Perhaps you gazed out at a few and spoke quietly? Oh, I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious. Okay, it's a tricky question, man. But sometimes it's 0. I'm doing it now. 15? No, 5, so yeah, it's a smart answer actually. I'm doing it now. Huh? I've always shaped like a female, and besides, I'm a machine. Aigis is acting fidgetly. Actually, I was becoming a little worried. At school, I'm seen as a human female. I was concerned that if I stay with Chao-san too much, I could cause a misunderstanding. If that is the case, please tell me right away. I wouldn't want to act as a barrier to you becoming close to female humans. Aigis-san as if she's trying to convince herself. You're not in the way. Why this all of a sudden? Why this all of a sudden? The view from this rooftop is wonderful. Just ignore my question. That must be why when I come here after school, sometimes I find a couple alone here. They might be learning again. They might be leaning against one another, or embracing. I never give it a second thought before, but lately, it pains me to see them. I've probably come to realize that this is a sort of connection I can never attain. The closer my heart becomes to that of a human, the more I realize how much sets us apart. Just because my heart is developing doesn't mean I can actually become humans. I have known this from the beginning, of course. But only recently have I realized something. I have another wish. One just as precious as my desire to live. My realization is that this second wish can never be granted. I get him very distressed. I am sorry. I lost control of myself again. But this feeling that you are precious to me will never change. No matter what happens. A mysterious voice rang in your head. You are I, and I am you. You shall have a blessing when you choose to create persona of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached level 8. Your power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has grown. No, that's not right. Until now, I have always referred to you as something precious to me. But that is not the correct way to express this feeling. However, if I were to use the proper words, I know it will never come true. Aigis ran off. He decided to go back to the dorm. And I Isn't it interesting how the sunlight on a clear winter day seems stronger than it is during summer? Perhaps it's because the sun is lower in the sky and you didn't have to look up to see it. I've gotten used to this view, but it's never exactly the same. The same could be said of one's daily routine, or of life itself. The fated day is almost here. January 31st. You're right. I come here in order to think. I can't let this end. I must protect it. Aigis is smiling. Since last time, I have calmed myself by thinking things through. I thought about the old lady and Mulai-san, as well as Kiyoshi-san. I wonder if Mulai-san was alone until the moment of her death. Someplace no one could find her. I think the old lady wanted to be there for her at the end. To live means to be connected to other people. But life is finite. And farewells are inevitable. It's sad to consider, but you and I must part one day as well. And then, I'll never be able to see you again. There's so much in life that cannot be understood. It's filled with pain. You meet others, forge relationship, and spend time with them. Then they are gone, leaving you behind, leaving you alone. When I consider that, I can no longer hold back my feelings. But I understand now. That's just how it is. No two feelings are alike. No 2 days are alike. It is natural for everything to disappear, return, and remain in a constant state of change. Life is finite and ephemeral. That is precisely what makes it precious to use, showing us that we shouldn't waste it. It is a miracle for any two like-minded people to meet within a chaotic flux. That's why forging bonds and relationship is a source of happiness. That is the root cause of the joys of being alive. It's not a cold but a warm kind of sorrow, shining more brightly as a result of its limits. If I think of it that way, there's no time to falter or hesitate. I need to tell you, even if my wishes are unfulfilled, I have to share my true feelings. You feel Aigis' strong resolve. Child-san, I love you. Aigis looked embarrassed. I know that I'm a machine. I know that I can't be touched. But I don't know why. All I can see or think is you, child-san. I love you so much that I feel I may break down somehow. You sense Aigis' strong affection towards you. A mysterious voice ring in your head. You're I, and I am you. You shall have our blessing when you choose to create persona of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached level 9. Your power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has grown. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything to say. I wonder if something really has broken inside of me. I feel so happy. We should go back. I'll go ahead. I can't look at you now. See you later. They decide to go back to the dome separately. Do you have time later today? There's something I would like to tell you. I'm not sure if I can explain it very well, but I can just blushing slightly. Accept the offer. Thank you very much. I would like to show you my room. I would like to see how I live. And you decide to go to Aigis' room. Please, don't worry. The shell on the floor are only blank. There is no gunpowder in them. So, what do you think of my room? Are you surprised? To be honest, I was hesitant to invite you here. I have no heartwarming or pleasant decoration. It's hard to believe that I once thought this room was normal. I just look embarrassed. But that's why I want to show it to you. As you can see from the decor, I am a machine. I'm not like humans women such as Yukari-san or Mitsuru-san. That used to make me sad. But I figured something out. It's something I can only say because I'm unable to die. What is it? I will never leave you. No matter how or when your life comes to an end, at that moment, I will be at your side. You will remain in my heart. Oh yes, Chao-san, will you accept this? Aigis gave you something. 10 chart screw. It is one of the part that I had to be replaced after I collapsed at the Moonlight Bridge. I asked Mitsuru-san to have it sent here. I have changed since then. I'm not afraid, and I won't give up. I'll get back on my feet as many times as it takes. I'll fight by your side and protect you. This is the proof. I want you to hold on to it. It's a part of me. If to live means to spend time with people you forge relationship with, then I want my relationship with you to be the strongest of all. My connection to you is my reason for living. The thing that most precious to me is to be at your side. Aigis has an innocent smile upon her face. A Mrs. voice ring in your head. You're I, and I am you. The bond that has nurtured had finally matured. The enormous power of the Aeon Arcana had been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Metatron, the ultimate form of the Aeon Arcana. The Aigis social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Aigis social link. Your power to create persona of the Aeon Arcana has reached its maximum. You have forged a bond that cannot be broken. The Aeon social link is at its maximum level. You can now create Metatron, attendant to the infinite. Chao-san, I actually have one more favor to ask. At the base of my neck, behind the knot of the ribbon, my most important component is located there. The source of the artificial side that makes me who I am. My emotional engine, the Papalian heart. It's extremely delicate, so I am forbidden to expose it outside of the laboratory cleanse room. I want you to touch it. If exposed to your skin, oils, and cell, your genetic information will most likely be burned onto it. Even so, I want you to do this. I want you to leave indelible proof in this body of the understanding that you and I have reached. Not as a memory that can be erased, but as something permanent. Something irrevocable. Aigis is gazing at you intently. Not silently, hold her hand gently. Ah, I'm so happy. Well then, since you'll be coming to direct contact with my heart, I apologize in advance if I say something odd or make unusual noises. As a precaution, I will cut off motor function to my arms and legs. Aigis cast her eye downward slyly. Well then, will you untie my ribbon? You spent a long time with Aigis.